Hello, and welcome back to Hitman. And in this series we will go back to where it all started, and this time round we will focus on completing as many of the challenges as we can on each and every one of the primary Hitman targets, with maybe a few interesting bonus kills on the way. So today we are in Bangkok for the Rubber Duck Sundae Challenge, which entails killing one of our targets with an exploding duck, and their body must not be found. So for this challenge we are bringing with us the pale duck, which is a remote explosive. I have opted to bring with me my silenced pistol and some coins as well. Everything else is available on the map. So with that said, let's get reacquainted with our target.
Ken Morgan, corporate fixer and attorney to the Cross family, cunning and unscrupulous. Morgan was a key agent in the cover-up of Hannah Highmore's murder, and while the system may be powerless, ICA is anything but. I will leave you to prepare.
So right from the start and off the bat, what we are going to do is make our way directly to reception, and we are going to check in rather than go and get the master key card. So here we are at reception.
Checking in. Name's Tobias Reaper.
Thank you so much, sir. Here's your keycard. Welcome to the Hitman Hotel.
So once we have our key card in hand, we can then make our way up to the rooms, going to the back of the atrium and up the right hand staircase, and we're going to go up to 47's suite, which I believe is room 204 or 205. It is 205. We're going to let ourselves in, and we are going to make our way directly to the back of the room, and we are going to call for room service.
The bed is not properly made. See that it's done right away.
So with the call made, basically what's going to happen is two hotel staff members will momentarily come through that door in front of us, and one will go and fix the bed. And it's either the bed, the minibar, or the toilet. Either way, what we're about to do next is the same.
Hello, house staff. Ah, yes. I am here to make the bed for you. I'm very sorry about the inconvenience, sir.
Hello there.
So what we're going to do is follow the male hotel staff member into the bedroom if he decides to go in, close the door behind us, and then we can then pounce on him, render him unconscious. And we want to do this relatively slowly, because if we take long enough, the female staff member at the front door will leave rather than come looking around in the apartment here. So we're taking it nice and easy, and we're just going to wait here for her to leave. There we go. And we're going to follow her out and make our way back down into the atrium. Now there are a couple of enforcers around to this outfit in the atrium. One of them is on reception, the other is the hotel manager, who is right there ahead of us. She is a super enforcer. She will see through almost any disguise. So she's going to walk off to the right there, and we are going to head to the left, again avoiding reception as best we can and any other enforcers. I believe there is one in the restaurant area, and we are heading for Ken Morgan.
Please accept my heartfelt apology for the mishap earlier. The Queen Suite is ready for you. Follow me.
Well, that was relatively fast. Very well, lead the way.
So at this point we are going to lead Mr. Morgan up to the Queen's Suite, which is the penthouse suite above 47's room. And Ken Morgan is quite possibly the slowest moving NPC in the entire Hitman franchise, and we will have to walk incredibly slowly the whole way there. And we are going to make our way up to the penthouse, possibly stopping several times on the way. Now usually I go around the outside edge of the staircase, kind of like this, which will slow us down slightly more and allow Ken Morgan to keep up, because if we get too far ahead of him, he will give up and he will go back down to the grounds outside.
Here we are. I trust everything is to your liking.
A definite improvement. Hardly the Burj Al Arab. Let's take a closer look.
So at this point, Ken Morgan is going to inspect the suite. He will find a number of items wrong that we will have to correct. And the first of those is a stain on the floor just here. And we are going to let him find the stain before we clear it up. Now it's at this point that once we've cleared up that stain, Ken Morgan will move off to the office area, and we want to then bump into his bodyguard, who will be following behind, to slow him down slightly before we render him unconscious. So the stain is now cleared up. Ken Morgan is going to wander off, and we are going to bump into his bodyguard about twice. Once could be enough, but I'm going to do it twice just to be sure before we pounce on him, render him unconscious. We're going to grab his gun and grab his body, and we're going to drag him towards the office where Ken Morgan went. And just by the table here on our right, we're going to leave the body right there for the moment, put away our gun, and we're going to go and clean the office desk for Ken Morgan so that he will then move on to the next area. And while he is doing that, we are going to go back to the bodyguard and drag his body into this office. So Ken Morgan will now make his way over to the seating area, I'm guessing you would call it, in the living room, I suppose. So we're going to grab the bodyguard's body, drag him into the office. We're going to leave him there. We're going to select our pale duck a little bit too early. I don't recommend doing it yet, because we're going to now pick up these 2 soda cans, which will then trigger Mr. Morgan to make his way to the bathroom. And it's at this point we want to select the pale duck. We're just going to drop it on the floor anywhere over here. So when Ken Morgan comes in, he will spot the duck rather than the stain on the desk or the counter. So once he collects that duck, we're just going to detonate it very quickly and kill Ken Morgan.
Both targets down. Now head towards an exit.
So once the explosion has died away, we are going to very quickly grab Ken's body and hide him in the closet, because as you can see, we have attracted the attention of one guard. Now that guard will run to the bathroom to investigate, and we can't have the body found. So once we are safe and clear, we can then exit the level via the atrium area, again avoiding the enforcer on reception and possibly the hotel manager. So there we go, that is the Rubber Duck Sunday Challenge. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.